What are you here for, Peter?
I don't know, I'm just scared all the time.
Of what?
Just things.
Okay.
It sounds stupid, but I'm scared of watches. The ticking. It gets in your head. The pencils. The lead you know. The scratch on the paper.
You were in group therapy with Rachel Solando the night before last, correct?
Yes, I sure was, sir.
Did anything unusual happen in group therapy that night? Did Rachel Solando do or say anything out of the ordinary?
She didn't say a word. She's a mouse. She just sat there. She killed her kids, you know. 3 of them. What kind of person does that? Sick people in this world, sirs, if you don't mind me mentioning, they should be gassed. Gas the retards, gas the killers, kill their kids, gas the bitch.
Peter.
Yeah? Could you stop that?
I was wondering
Could you
if...
please stop that? Could you please stop that?
What? This?
Just that.
Better?
Thank you.
Do you know a patient, Peter, by the name of Andrew Latis?
No,
No. No one by that name?
not where it is.
Well, thank you, Peter.
I'll never get out of here. I'm not sure I should.
Why's that? Excuse me for saying Miss Kearns.
Mrs.
Kearns. Excuse me, but you seem, well, normal.
I suppose I've been diagnosed as a manic depressive, and I have no reason to doubt that. I do have my dark days, though. I suppose everyone does. The difference is that most people don't kill their husband with an axe.
Can you tell us about Rachel Solando?
Rachel's nice enough. She keeps to herself. She mostly doesn't talk at all. She believed her kids were alive. She believed she was still living in the Berkshires, and that we were all neighbors and postmen, deliverymen, milkmen. She was hard to get to know.
Anything unusual happened the last time you saw her?
No?
That was in group.
What?
The last time you saw her, it was in group therapy?
Yeah, in group.
What was Dr. Sheehan like that night? What's he like?
Dr. Sheehan? He's nice. He's handsome.
Did he ever come on to you?
No. Dr. Sheehan's a good doctor.
And that night?
That night? Nothing unusual happened that night. We spoke about, anger management. Dr. Sheehan left just before group broke up. Mr. Ganton led us up to our rooms, and we went to bed. And that was it.
That was it?
Yes? Could I get a glass of water, please?
You bet. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm kind of tired. Do you have any more questions for me?
You ever hear of a patient named Andrew Latis?
No, never heard of him.
You think she was coached?
Don't you?
Okay, it sounded a little forced.
A little. She used the same exact words as Cowley did in some cases.
So what's that mean?
Hell if I know. All I got are questions.
I got a question for you. Who's Andrew Latis?
You caught that, huh?
You asked every patient we talked to. I'm your partner, boss. You can tell me.
We just met.
Oh, you don't trust me?
I trust you, Chuck, I do. But I'm breaking the rules here. I asked for this case specifically, the moment it came over the wire in the field office.
You asked specifically for this case? Now you gotta tell me why we're here. Who the hell is Andrew Latis?
Andrew Latis. Andrew Latis was the maintenance man in the apartment building where my wife and I lived.
Okay,
He was also a firebug.
so...
Andrew Latis lit the match that caused the fire that killed my wife.
How?
How what?
How'd Latis, you know...
Kill my wife? He was a firebug.
You said that.
Latis was the maintenance man in our building. Got in a fight with the owner. The owner fired him. At the time, we all knew the fire was arson. Someone had said it. Latis was on a list of suspects, but it took a while to find him. And once they did, he showed up an alibi. Hell, I wasn't even sure if it was him.
What changed your mind?
A year ago, I opened the paper, and there he is. Burned down a schoolhouse where he'd been working. Same story. They fired him and he came back. Lit in the basement, primed the boiler so it'd explode. Exact same MO. Identical. No kids in the schoolhouse, but the principal was there, working late. She died. Latis went to trial. Claimed he had voices, what have you. And they committed him to Shattuck. Something happened there. I don't know what. But he was transferred here 6 months ago.
But no one's seen him.
No one in wards A or B.
Which suggests he's in C.
Yep.
Or dead.
Possibly. Just gives us another reason to check out the cemetery.